Hello, welcome to the Bald Book Geek. My name is William James. I am the host of this show. So, first things first, how are all of you? Like, subscribe, and share, and do all the stuff that you normally do. Comments. Comments are fun. Comments are interesting. Comments are the weird, the wonderful, the terrifying, the downright ignorant, or just plain triggered sometimes, which I find hilarious. So, today we're going to deconstruct comments by the wonderful Art D, because I think this is fascinating. But first, a word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Mountaineer Brand for all your bearded, shaving and body washing and manly needs. Discount code down below. They're an all-natural company. Let's talk about comments. There is a way to engage someone in a discussion or a debate. It's just human nature, and a good discussion, a good debate can be great. And I mean that. It can be a great thing. But YouTube as a whole isn't very good at it, and especially in certain comments. Now, I'm going to give you the second comment first from Art D. Let me ask you a question. Didn't you say something similar to this? Disney is attacking fans and calling them racist for giving legitimate critiques on her character. Then let me ask you, is a personal DM received such as "your days are counted, you suck and you're a diversity hire"? Let me ask you if that's legitimate criticism. This is two different things. This is two completely different discussions. The latter half of that is disgusting, and anyone who engages in that behaviour, and I'm sure it's trolls, I don't think it's fans at all, I think it's trolls, and I actually think it's a few journalists, but that's my conspiracy theorist brain just wanting to get some headlines, because, you know, Star Wars fans bad. If you are sending that kind of message to people, you are a disgusting, vile human being, and that there is no way around it. But this first part of yours, didn't you say something similar to this? Disney is attacking fans and calling them racist for giving legitimate critics on her character. That's a separate argument. That's a separate discussion. And in my video, I talk about companies weaponizing criticism. Star Wars, Disney, Lord of the Rings. If you don't like this show, you are an instaphobe or some list right now. Now, if you had led with these questions, I would have engaged you because they're brilliant questions. That's the thing, and I mean that. But companies now are switching it up, and they are playing this game of, if you don't like us, we are going to completely derail any criticism you have and make you out to be the bad guy. We will turn it around on you, and we will make sure that you know it. And that's the sad thing. This is weaponizing criticism. We're seeing it with this shit show that's going to be Rings of Power, where it's Disney, Star Wars, Disney's MCU stuff right now. And, you know, if you dare criticize us for anything, oh my god, you think the lighting is bad? You're an instaphobe. That is weaponizing criticism. Because it's not even designed to engage in a conversation. It's designed to silence you. It's designed to shut you up. It's designed to take away your voice. And that is not good. This is not a good place to be. And I want to say this. It's an absolute, not a very nice thing to see. And I will say that. And going back to the second part, like I said, different argument. But to the people sending actors and people like that threats over Instagram or Twitter or wherever because you don't like the character they're playing, the actor has nothing to do with that. They're literally just given a script, they get paid, they deliver lines and go. That's all it is. They're not the problem. And you are legitimately an asshole. But yeah, two different arguments. And I do wish you had led with this, Art D, because I would have actually engaged you in conversation, because this is fascinating and genuinely good. Now back to your first comment. Now this is why I didn't engage you. Hey, fatty and baldy. Personally attacking the actress in her DMs is not called criticism, it's called harassing. Okay, so first things first. You never actually, I'm going to break down what's wrong with your comment first, because I'm going to have my well actually moment. Because you need a good spanking. First, you opened it up with fatty and baldy. So you are personally attacking me for having an opinion, and you're intentionally doing that to get a reaction out of me, which is called reaction abuse. Then you go into personally attacking the actress in the DMs is not called criticism, it's called harassing. You are literally kind of doing that to me with this comment. This could be read. This was flagged by YouTube. And your comments have been flagged, and the second comment was deleted by YouTube, not by me, which is an interesting thing. I'd be interested to find the rest of your comments. Now, you led in with an attack over something I didn't talk about in the video. Now, you left a comment with with absolutely no context. The actress, you didn't lead the second comment you led was good. It was interesting, and it was a good discussion. This isn't. This is you getting triggered and having a reaction, and then leading into something the video was not even about. So I don't think you really watched the full video. I think you probably watched a few minutes of it. But I never talked about that for a very simple reason. It's a different discussion. It's a different thing, and the people that are doing that to her are disgusting. Just going to put that one out there. But this, the fatty baldy thing, the second you go in with a personal attack, and this is just general advice, you lose any and all right to have a discussion or a debate, even if you would have led into something good, because you've gone in with a personal attack that is unrelated to the video, that is unrelated to what you're saying. You just wanted a reaction because you're all triggered. And sadly, this is completely symptomatic of YouTube and many other video sites. So, what I will add to this is that as a content creator on this platform, I have a rule that I will always say, I look after my space, because I do kind of get sick of people coming in with an attack, wanting a reaction out of you, and I can tell the people that want a reaction. It's basic psychology at the end of the day. On the other side of it, I wish you had led with that second comment, because that was genuinely good, and I think we could have had a good discussion, but instead you led with the attack, which is a dick move, and sadly symptomatic of a bigger problem. But just advice: if you want a discussion, a debate, I curate my space, my own mental health, because I know how vicious and nasty some people can be in my comment section, and I mean like vicious. I'm not talking just criticism. I'm talking personal attacks, threats to hurt me or unend me. You know, like the whole "go unalive myself" type comments, and those are not welcome. But next time, lead with actually your discussion. Lead with what you're going to say, and maybe get over yourself, because you literally, that first comment sounded like a petulant child who was told no.